Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to have a little walk around Ferry Meadows Bluebell Wood. So it's very woody round here, as you can probably guess by the name, so I don't think we'll see much. You'll probably hear like my bike as well because, yeah, there's a little path down there. I wanted somewhere to lock my bike up so I could walk about, but I couldn't really find anywhere. I was hoping to lock it up at the gym, but their bike places are right up by reception. So we're just going to have a wander with the bike, I guess, through the woods. You never know, maybe I can get the bike rattling out of in post. Right, so hopefully, this is like walk number 3. Hopefully we can avoid any issues. I've got extra batteries now for the camera. It's not as hot as it was at the Burley House video, so hopefully the camera won't overheat. So yeah, here we are, just walking around. It's a shame I can't mount this to my bike and just cycle everywhere. My one big concern is that I'm going to be holding the camera for ages and it'll hurt because I won't be able to change hands like I have been doing. Maybe I can rest it on the bike. Maybe. It vibrates a little bit though. So this is about 20-minute cycle, I guess, to get here today. A bit longer because I had to buy an umbrella first because it's been threatening to rain. So I've put off filming this video for a while. And every time it's gets to the point my phone was like, it's not raining now. It just shifts it back a little bit. But we don't seem to be raining at the moment. So that's good. And maybe we'll find somewhere to lock my bike up. Oh, there's a crazy woman in the distance. Can you see? She's jogging with her pushchair. That's just crazy. Forgot how to operate the camera then. Ooh. Oh, she's already stopped. She's had second thoughts. Don't blame her. It's really muggy here today. We've had little bits of rain splattering everywhere. Really little bits, but obviously with the heat, it just gets quite muggy. So there we go. But do let me know down in the comments if you enjoy these videos. I'll do as many as I can. And again, as always, I'll apologise for the heavy breathing because that's the long COVID that I have. It gets me out of breath really quick. So I am trying to keep active as much as I can. But things are so different from just a few years ago. It's 2020 happened and everything I ever did changed. It's so bad. But now I'm here and there's no point dwelling on things. You just got to try and adapt, keep going, find new things to do. I might have to come round the other side of the bike for a bit because my hand's already getting sore. Oh, there's going to be a lot of this, I think, just bike changes. But that's okay, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Hopefully the audio is better as well because I have been watching some videos about how to do audio because I've never really bothered because most of the videos that I've always done up to this point I've always taken through a mixer. So I've adjusted it to sound reasonable there. But now we got a little lapel mic. There's the old Thomas Cook building over there, look. No, it doesn't want to turn. The gimbal just wants to face forward. Turn. No. What is it doing? It doesn't want to turn. There it goes, there it goes. Oh look. Okay, you can't really see it now because I've gone past. So yeah, here we go. Thorpe Business Park is up that way. You've got Thorpewood play area. That's where we came from. And Milton Ferry Bridge, that's where I'm going. Milton Ferry Bridge, 940 metres. I would have preferred not to have known that, to be fair. 940 metres sounds a lot further. But look, there are convenient benches everywhere, so that's always good. And I'm not going fast. One thing I do need to keep an eye on is the record time, because the camera I'm using only has a 30-minute record time. So I need to stop it every 30 minutes and start again. I mean, hopefully, I've got like another gimbal coming from my phone, so I'm going to experiment with that, because I needed two for this. I'm just going to talk about it. I've got like a wrestling, not a wrestling show, but we're putting together a computer game tournament with pro wrestlers, and I needed a couple of gimbals to record. I did have some older cameras, but I thought I'll use like this. The camera I'm using now is the one I normally use for streaming, as I use it mainly as a webcam. I'm going to bring you down a bit, it's a bit more comfortable. So yeah, and then like I got my phone camera as well. I was like, do you know what, that's like really good quality anyway, so I might as well just use these two things. Just going to turn you to the bushes, because you know, Riverside Walk down there. The problem is, we got my bike, and as you can see, there's a lot of stairs. I don't think walking down there is going to be a good thing to do, because I got my bike, because I couldn't find anywhere to lock it up. So I don't have a car. That would make things so much easier, but unfortunately I don't have one. Guy just looked at me like, that man's talking to himself. I'm not talking to myself. Hopefully people watch these videos. Oh, I'm going to be a bike change again soon. My left arm's getting tired. There we go, bike change. There's my bike, look, I don't know if you can see it. It's not a great bike, second-hand off Facebook, but it does the job. It gets me to where I'm going. Because it was very annoying not having one. Because I used to have a bike, and back in November last year it got stolen when I went to the shops. Came back out and it was like, oh no, my bike's gone. That's not good. And it was so bad not having a bike, because I've like been signed off work for so long. Like, I can't really afford public transport because it's so expensive. Can't afford a car, and then I just didn't have any means of transport. We're going up with the camera. I'm still not great at getting the gimbal to turn. There we go. There we go. Gonna bring it down again. But the good thing about this walk is there are plenty of benches. And I've got some water. Got a brolly just in case it starts raining. And we can just like listen to the sound of nature and people cycle past. This used to be like, when I was a kid, I used to come down here quite a bit, and there used to be a really steep hill. They've mellowed it out a little bit now. It's like here, they've sort of made it so it is a lot less steep. But yeah, you could really get some speed up. I mean, you still can, to be fair, on this bit. I think you can probably hear the cars. There's a parkway quite close, but hopefully we should move away from that soon. And we'll come out to the bridge, and hopefully from there we'll walk around a little bit. So I'm a bit reluctant about leaving my bike locked up to random places because I don't want to lose it. Oh, steep bit here, look. Oh, I don't think you can really appreciate how steep it is. in the flat screen video. I noticed that when I started playing Skyrim in VR. It's like, when you just play it and you're up like the side of mountains and things, it's just like, oh, whatever. But when you're in VR, it's like, oh my God, this is steep. I don't do a lot of VR gaming though, to be fair. It's too exhausting. Mind the stinging nails. Yeah, it's very quiet down here. I imagine there is wildlife, but you don't really see it on the path. I think it's just like lurking out in all the woods somewhere, but who knows where. If you see anything, let me know down in the comments. I think there's going to be another hand change coming up. Bum. As I walk round. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. I need like some sort of chest mount for it. I don't even have to carry it then. Yeah, that's one of the sort of things that I really noticed with the long COVID. It's not just the shortness of breath, it's how quick my muscles ache. It's like, when 2020 happened, I started streaming a lot, and now I can't even play half the games that I used to enjoy playing because my hands just ache after sort of a few minutes, like half hour to an hour of playing. So I'm having to like play like really sedate games or just really take my time. It's like, I've still not finished Tears of the Kingdom. Why is my camera? There we go. Go forward, camera. Go forward. But I used to play a lot of Fall Guys and Fortnite and things, and I just can't anymore. And no word of a lie, that's really killed my channel. Twitch.tv/Ninqueso if you ever want to say hello. I can't say when I stream. It tends just to be random times. Okay, I would show you up there, but there seems to be someone asleep on the bench. So I'll go real quietly, so as not to disturb them. It's an interesting little path down there. If I didn't have my bike, I'd go down there. Ooh. Also, if you are watching this, if you ever have any questions, pop them down in the comments and I'll make notes of them and I'll answer them on like next videos that I record. Because when I'm not being accompanied by anyone, it gets a bit lonely. Oh, there's cow. Can you see the cows? Over in the field, we've got cows over there. Lots of brown cows by the river. So that's the River Nene. Although if you live up near Northampton Way, it's the Nen. It's really the Nene though, isn't it? It's not the Nen. It's the River Nene. N-E-N-E. Wouldn't have the E on at the end if it was Nen. Like 10. Let me know what you call it. I don't know how you'll do that. You have to like do it phonetically or whatever that word is. And we'll see if we can work it out. I'm going to bring you down again. Oh, can I like lean you on the front of the bike? Probably leaning on the bike. It gets a bit bumpy. That's not too bad actually. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm like resting a little bit on my lock. But it is quite bumpy. The gimbal's doing its utmost to try and make this smooth. I'm just going to come round to the other side again. It's like the left and right with the gimbal, you kind of just have to like rotate it. And I'm not good at that yet. But this is why I'm doing these walks, to practice everything. In the same way, trying to keep an eye on like the record time, so that I don't lose any of the footage. I'm going to have to restart it again after every half hour. I did watch a video that was like here's how to make your camera record longer than half an hour, but you need to hack it. And it's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking a chance hacking my camera. So I'm going to try and do about an hour video. So there'll be a little edit in the middle. Oof, he cut me quite close. Felt the wind pass my arm then. That wouldn't have been good. Whacking into my arm, carrying the gimbal. Like a watery bits here, look. More river. And there is just a road just over the hill. Up that side, there's like the hill and the main road just up there. Which is why you can probably hear a bit of the cars if I can't remove it in post. Nice little pond hidden away. Should we go have a look at the old man? There are parts of the down by the river where there's lots of things like little things to look at, but here isn't really one of them. But yeah, look, old man, old shepherd, I think. Yeah, old shepherd. Again, there's an interesting path there, but I'm scared to do it by bike. I need to find someone with a car to give me lifts to places. Or I need to rent a car one day. Yeah, if I walk this way, they're not going to be able to cycle. I might buy close to the bushes now with the camera. So if they do hit me, they're going to hit my bike. Oh, stinging nettles in the path. Ow, that was nettles. Weird thing with nettles is sometimes you just don't get stung. Okay, there's a bench up there. I'm probably going to stop at this bench and restart the recording. I know I've still got I've got 10 minutes to go, but I also know there might not be benches where we're going. Oh, I don't know. We'll keep walking. Although I am going to have a water break. I got myself some smart water today because that's all they had in Asda. Not Asda's, because there's only one of them, but Asda. Whew. I think we'll do a hand change as well at this moment. Oh, nearly lost the bike. Oh, there we go. Right, let's get to this side of the path. Again, we need to protect the camera at all costs. I can't afford another one. Ouch, that was the pedal hitting me in my Achilles tendon. There. That's not very pleasant. See, I do prefer doing these walks in quiet places. I'd be scared to do it around the city centre. I just know people would be like, oh, there's rabbits. There's a rabbit and crow convention going on. Can you see? Oh, the crow's trying to bully the rabbits. What is that crow going up to the rabbits for? Crow, what are you doing? I do like me a bunny rabbit. I think the crows are trying to be mean to the baby rabbits. I think they might be able to take them down. Or do you think he's thinking there's just some insects over there that he wants? The rabbits are a bit cautious now because I'm here. They're starting to run. I don't know what those crows are up to. No good, that's what I do know. Definitely no good. We walk down to the river for a little bit. Oh, nice little tranquil spot by the river. But it's nice to have somewhere like this sort of so close to where you live. It's quite a big area, Ferry Meadows. And for the life of me, when I was a kid, I could have sworn that it was called Fairy Meadows, not Ferry Meadows, as in fairies, not as in a boat. Right, I don't know why it turned off then. It might be getting too hot because we're in the sun. I know this camera doesn't like getting hot, so we need to be in the shade. It was working nice in the shade. But I mean, we would have had to have restarted soon anyway. But I don't know how much we've lost. But like I was saying, yeah, my whole life was a lie, thinking that it was Fairy Meadows, not Ferry Meadows. Some things I just wish I'd never found out. And that was one of them. Okay, battery's down to about 67%. So where's the battery running out? So I've charged all 3 of my batteries. I am using one of the new batteries that arrived. You know, the cheap, rubbishy ones off of eBay. But they did come with a charger as well. Oh, there's a guy doing stuff to a sign up there. So there's the bridge. I don't know if you can see the bridge. So we've done that 940 metres. So yeah, so we're going to cross over the bridge. Oh, the gimbal's gone weird again. The gimbal's shooting at what it wants to shoot and not what I want it to shoot at. So there are like 40 people over there. There we go. Yeah, lots of people with boards. I'm just going to let them go forward a little bit, so we're not like getting caught. Oh, they're not going over the bridge, that's fine. They're going down to the river. Oh, I've forgotten how to steer the gimbal again. It happens from time to time. Stop looking at them. I don't know if there's some sort of... there can't be a mode where it's like attracted to people's faces because, you know, I don't have the camera connected up to the gimbal. We'll probably see lots of dog walkers now. This is a very prime dog walker spot. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to like fuss over the dogs because I'm a cat person. So look out over the river. A couple of swans just hanging out, doing nothing. I believe this bridge is quite old. There you go. I'm going to try and keep down to like down to the quiet way. Oh, I think I hit the mode button then. Maybe I accidentally hit the mode button sometimes. Like I say, I've still not watched a video on how to actually control this thing. We're going to sort of bear round to the left here because it'll be a bit quieter. There's like the visitor centre and the boating lake if you go straight up. And I don't want to go there. Not today. Maybe one day. Oh. I think there's going to have to be a hand change again. Oh, this isn't good doing it on a slope. My bike just wants to get away. There we go, hand change. Oh, right in my knee. That was my shin this time the pedal hit. Oh, I spin you down a little bit. Sometimes it's just easier to hold you down there. make you feel like you're a little child walking along. But then again, that starts aching as well. This is heavy, that's why. I'm hoping the one I get from my phone won't be as heavy, because if I can use my phone, I can record these in 4K, and there won't be the half-hour limit. It will just be however much I can record onto my phone, which is 256 gigabytes. So if I can get an hour footage each time, that's cool. And then we need to see how long that takes to airdrop over to the Mac. I think it's just overheating. It's quite warm out here, and we're actually in the sun now. It wasn't too bad when we were going through the woods. So I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer and just make sure I keep an eye on the viewfinder, because it's quite hard to see where I am. I know if we go up a little bit this way, we can get back into the woods the other side and do a loop, see if we can get back to where we started. Excuse me. I feel like I need to cough. But I also feel like I don't want to have to go through all the footage just to find that cough to edit it out. Because I'm just lazy like that. Ooh, we got my shadow there, look. Shadow on the floor. Right, homework for tonight, watch a video on how to use this gimbal. If I get time. I've still got to edit the NFHW video for Saturday. Because if you don't know, if you're only here for these walks, I do have a lot of YouTube channels. I'm just hoping one of them picks up, gains traction. So the NFHW, because I used to be involved in professional wrestling, I used to run a wrestling promotion called Full House Wrestling. Obviously the pandemic hit, so we had to stop running shows during that, and now I just don't have the energy to be able to run shows. So I run like a digital version of Full House Wrestling, FHW. And because I use like the Ninqueso brand for my streaming and all my YouTube channels, I just took the N from Ninqueso and NFHW, Ninqueso's Full House Wrestling. So basically I just use like a WWE game. I've made most of the wrestlers that used to work on my shows, and it's all random. I just make them wrestle each other and see what happens. I also have a Ninqueso Plays channel where I do edited gameplay videos, because yeah, I'm a gamer. We'll look out over the cow field for a bit. And I also have an Ninqueso channel where it tends to be like reaction videos to Nintendo Directs and things. That kind of stuff. I have a Ninqueso Exploring Japan channel as well, where I do reaction videos to Japanese things, because the goal is I would like to go out to Japan early next year. I'm saving all my pennies hard, and hopefully things going well, I'd like to go out there early on in the year. I'd also like to go out again like November time as well for my birthday, because I'm going to be old. I'm going to be 50 next year in November, and I'd just like to go out to Japan. There's the cows, look. The moo-moos, quite a way away. I need to look at, I know you can put the camera into the gimbal, so you can like do zoom and that from the gimbal. This is why I need to like do my homework and watch stuff. But there's all the brown cows. I'm on the other side of the river now, plodding along, singing a song, just without the singing. Oh yeah, and one other channel as well. I've got an Ninqueso streaming archive channel, which I don't really care about that channel much. Literally, I just upload all of my Twitch streams to there. They'll go on there about 2 days after I've streamed them. It's more just for prosperity, really, and also a way of making sure I've still got all the footage without having to like fill up my hard drive. Especially when I used to, like, before the long COVID business, I would easily stream sort of 3-4 hour streams, sort of 6-8 hour streams, and nowadays it's like it's a struggle to get to 2. But if you're ever interested in any of the videos, I'm pretty sure I've got them all linked in my about channel section. Maybe if I got down to doing that, because this Roam with Queso is quite a new channel, which was mainly just put together just to get a feel for the equipment. But I quite like doing it. I mean, the goal would be to be able to like go to like further out places and things. That would be nice. Like to be able to hire a car every so often. I know me and BP, who's was with me in the last 2 videos, we've got like a small like camper car van type thing hired for early, like middle of next month. So we don't really know where we're going yet. Doesn't want to be too far away from like Cambridgeshire, Lincolnshire. I'm probably thinking Norfolk, around there somewhere for a couple of days. We've only got it for like 2 nights. But I definitely want to go to some places and try and get some footage and things of other places. Oh, I don't know why it doesn't want to turn. There we go. There we go. Across the boat and lake. Oh, silly gimbal. There we go. Boat and lake. It's very tranquil here and quiet normally. Let's turn around. I'm going to do a big turn. The gimbal's just like, no, I want to stay looking over there. Hello. I think I get how it works. It tries to point in the direction that you leave it pointing with the joystick. But if anyone does know any good gimbal related videos, I can't remember the make of this off the top of my head. Can I see it? Begins with a Z or something. I got it like second hand on eBay. It actually works quite well. But I feel like it just always wants to leave itself pointing in the direction that it's pointing. So you have to like manually steer it, which is a challenge. It's a challenge for me. Where's the battery? Oh, 50% battery. That's not too bad. So we must be coming up for about 45 minutes or so, I guess, of footage. It's hard to know because it's cut itself off twice because of the heat. But yeah, if you do have any suggestions of nice places to like go for walks, go for look-arounds, so I personally like more tranquil places, then let me know down in the comments and I'll check them out one day maybe. Well, I mean, I'll definitely check them out as in Google it. I don't guarantee that I'd go there. But it'd be nice to be in a position where the channel had enough subscribers and things so that it did have a bit of revenue coming in, so that I could afford to like hire a car once a month and go on little adventures and actually explore a bit more. Hint, hint, hit the subscribe button. You know, it doesn't cost you anything. You don't even particularly have to watch any more of my videos, although it would be nice because you need the watch time as well. Oh, joggers. No, don't look at the jogger. Look at the bushes, look at the bushes. She was going for it, that one. She weren't jogging, she was doing some, I reckon she was doing like some interval sprints. Too much muscle mass on her for like low state steady cardio all the time. The only time I ever really did any jogging was when I broke my wrist and I just couldn't do weights. I just get so bored jogging. These are the birds you can see around here, look. I always see bats. Let me know in the comments which one's your favourite is. It's like I have to like, yeah, that's it. As I turn, maybe there's different modes, because I'm sure it wasn't doing this the other day. But as I turn, I need to turn it the joystick as well. The problem I find is it's because it's like an analog stick. It's kind of like if you've ever used a 3DS, the little circle pad, it's like that. And it's very easy to accidentally put up and down in there when you're trying to turn. Oh, more people. Let's look over at these bushes for a bit. 2 dogs. Oh dear. Should we look at the cow fields? Are they going? Yeah, they're going off the path. They didn't want to be in my YouTube video. They're like, no way, Kato. We ain't roaming with you, mate. We're going over there. To be fair, where I'm walking, it's kind of like on the outskirts. It's only really where the people do the big long dog walks go, really. We got the cafe. Little signpost over there, look. Cafe 730 metres, visitor centre 750, lakeside 620. Milton Ferry Bridge back that way. Wildlife hides, the way we're going. Oop. Oh. I don't know why I get the up and down mixed up so much, because it's like how I normally play games. Pull down makes it look up and push up makes it go down. And I always invert the controls whenever I play a game. Because GoldenEye, I think, ruined it for me. I can't play it any other way. It's like if a game doesn't have inverted controls, I can't do it. I really can't. Oh, more people. Yeah, let's look across this way a little bit. You can kind of see like the lake poking through. Oh, he's got the right idea up there. He's got a hat on. Oh, they've got their binoculars. Just come across to the side because I'm going to get run over otherwise. He wanted to kill me. Didn't have a clue he was there. I reckon that must be like an electric car, because I did not hear that at all. Still, at least I would have had it on camera if he'd run me down. Whew. Do you know what we've not done for a long time? We've not changed hands, and I think that's going to have to happen. Whew. The left arm's getting a little bit achy. Oh, I'm hoping we can get back to where we started, actually. That'd be a nice little loop. Well, then again, you got like the owl tree if I go over that bridge. Oh, dilemmas. I would ask you down in the comments which one you want to see, but it's pointless because like by the time I read it, I'd have been at home for days. Ooh. Should bring you down again. Need a way to mount this to my bike. That'd be so cool. Just cycling, getting like bugs whacked onto the lens. It's probably not a good idea, is it? Yeah, so there's the building, if you sort of see over. See what I mean? I try to turn left and right and he just starts looking up at the sky. It's rubbish. There's the building over behind those trees. That's kind of where we started. Just a little bit to the left of that, to the right of that. So I think sort of in between that building and that little tower thing, if you can see that. Too far, too far. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Okay, I think my left hand's better at holding this than my right hand. My right hand just seems to give up so quick. It's just like, nah, mate, I'm just going to start aching for you. Which is rubbish, because I used to like lug a wrestling ring around all the time. Heaviest part was like 65 kilos. Now, God, even if I hadn't got rid of my ring during that accursed 2020, there's no way I could still be doing it. Yeah, across the lake, look. I've been quite lucky that the rain's not come back. It's kind of why I wanted to do the woods, because I thought even if it starts raining then, we should be okay. Or there's a signpost, there's a little information bit up here, so we'll have a look at that. See what it says. Oh, there's a lot of writing on it. If you really want to read it, or you're going to have to like pause the video. It's too much. It's not a little hide over there. Bringing nature closer. So there's a lot of these little things that sort of tell you about stuff. Oh, too much. Yeah, there you go. Did you pause the video? Did you have a read? Let me know what it was down in the comments. because I didn't read it. I think the wire I'm using to like hear my voice is a bit dodgy because it keeps going like stereo, mono, stereo, mono. I know it's literally just the headphones. It does that sometimes. This is the wire I use when I'm streaming. Oh, camera. There we go. Oh, tripping over there. My feet are starting to drag. I think I'm hitting the limit of what I can do. I've still got to cycle home yet. Like I said, I would like to get back into the woods, back to where we were. But if I don't, there you go. We can only do what we can do, can't we? I wonder how loud this bike noise is. You know, after I've posted it, I won't hear it at all, and you just feel like going, why is he talking about a bike? I mean, you have seen the bike. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to my left arm. Right arm is not coping. Oh. I think we need some more water as well. Need that water break. So it's important to hydrate, apparently. If you feel thirsty, it's too late. Lots of people. Look out over the field. People with their kids. So we'll definitely go out over the field. That way the trees are going soon. You'll be able to have a view. There we go.
I'll put it in the
Sky again. It's just so easy to go up and down when you're trying to go left and right. It's rubbish. It's too sensitive. This is why we need to watch a video on how to learn how to do it. Should we say hello to these swans? Hello, swans. I'm not going to get much closer because, you know, they think I've got food. They're like, is this guy going to feed us? But I'm not. I don't have anything. I do not have any food for you, Mrs. Swans. Sorry. You need to go find some other human. Oh well, they're the swans. Let's come back round. Let's get back on the path. Yeah, that's what we do. Back on the path. Okay, we're not much further away from actually getting back into the woods. I'm not sure we'll actually go all the way back in. I might just go straight up, it'll be quicker for me to get home that way. And we'll go for probably about another 10 minutes of recording, because that's how much longer before the camera goes. I've done half hour, I've done my time switching off. So we'll see how far we can get in the next 10 minutes. Can we get back out to Thorpe Wood? Oh, the magpies. Lots of purple flowers over there. There you go. Look where we're going again now. Hopefully you like purple flowers. Oh, with loads of people. Oh, they're going the same way as I am. That's rubbish. I might have to go really slow now, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to keep in front of them, because I walk really slowly. So we'll stand here for a little bit. We'll let them go a little bit further, because you know, I can't walk quicker than them. I'm like broken these days. It's just like a whole gaggle of people, look. Ramblers, rambling along. So yeah, so we have a look at the signpost. Bluebell Woods, 250 metres. There we go, Bluebell Woods. Wrong way, there we go. Milton Ferry Bridge. Oh, we've done 1.25k. Back to the bridge. We'll plod along here, because there's no, I don't want to I can't pick my pace up to get ahead of them. And I feel like I am actually walking quicker than most of them. Whew. See, we're no longer in the quiet part. You've got professional walkers here, look, he's got his walking stick and everything. What are they actually called, the sticks you use for walking? Like Nordic walking, isn't it? It's not like a walking stick that you use for when you're decrepit, like me. That's what I need. An attachment for my gimbal that converts it into a walking stick. Oh, she's like, oh man, there's so many people. I don't have a bell. I just have to be like, get out of the way. Get out my way. Although I don't, I just go really slowly and just let them go. Right, where are we? Whew, I've only got about 5 minutes left before the camera goes. That's it, I've had enough. Hopefully we'll get across the river, because the bridge is quite bridgy. You know, I imagine you want to see the bridge. Come down a little bit. Low shots. Ooh, over the glass. Ooh. Swooping shots. Okay, they're pulling away now, that's good. I like that they're pulling away. 34% battery, that's alright, that's alright. Like I said, I do have 3 batteries now for the camera, so that's good. It's the only thing I worry about actually doing when me and BP are going away next month. We don't have any way of charging stuff. because it was like extra to get like a thing so you can charge. And it was like a lot extra. Got a couple of decent power banks though. Right, it's a hand change again, I'm afraid. Ooh. Left arm needs a break. Right arm, tag you in. Yeah, I'm really upset that actually I have to have my bike with me. I would have preferred not to, but I just couldn't really find anywhere to like leave it. I'm paranoid because I really don't want my bike to get stolen. Like, that would be so bad. I need a friend with a car. Nearly at the bridge. Yeah, we've still got time to get across the bridge. Like an old bridge, this one. Still got to cycle home yet. Oh, I'm going to get in. I'm going to make myself some miso soup, I think. Am I? I mean, I've got some tofu. Yeah, I could air fry some tofu. Oh, look, it's the board paddler people paddling their boards. You sort of see them going under the bridge. Should we go down low? Right, I think that might be it for this video, because I'm quite tired now, and there's quite a steep hill, and I don't want to have to like huff and puff all the way up it. So I'm going to pack away and walk up the hill. But thank you so much for making it through to the end, if you have. If you've left early, then you can disregard that, thanks. But remember, if you like to see more of this kind of stuff, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, we're at the hill now. This is rubbish. And until next time, just be nice to people. Bye.